Hey guys, Civilord here, back in with another action figure review of a figure from this wave that I will most definitely be hanging on to. I say that because we just looked at the World War II Logan from this wave yesterday, and well, I ain't keeping that crap. That said, today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Executioner Wave Phantom Rider, brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro, despite the fact that this guy is just a white figure with barely any paint on it and is incredibly lacking in terms of a ride. We do not have his horse Banshee to accompany him, although unless that was going to be the Build-A-Figure for this wave, I didn't expect that going into it. Stay tuned for my Executioner review, though, because I think I have more gripes with him being the BAF than this guy not having the horse, which is odd to say, because I really want that horse. I guess for now we'll just have to jury-rig something, or MacGyver something, into being this guy's horse. But for now, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all the Phantom Rider has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a pair of fists. Like that stupid World War II Logan that only had one, which was total bupkiss if you ask me. This guy's got two. He also has one open hand, which, you know, is fine. Should have come with two, but I guess this is his tip in the hat hand. Really, it just looks like another ball cup in hand. Oh, yeah! Put that aside. Because we also get a couple of revolvers. Really nice revolvers. They look like new sculpts to me. I don't recognize these. But if anyone does, let me know. And it looks like they have the ports on the end. So, could totally use some blast effects with those. Grabbing our Phantom Rider here and popping his arms up. See, he does have dual holsters for these on his hips. You can push them right in. You can push them right in. That's what she said, and bada bing, bada boom, he's got his holsters. That said, let's yank his head off and remove this cape. So you can get a better look at the articulation here. Starting off with the head, which literally looks like Moon Knight in a cowboy hat. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's got the disc hinge. It sits a little high. You put the cape on there, it's not as bad. But, you know, worst case scenario, if you don't like it, Dremel it out, put it down lower. But he can rotate and he can look up and down. Shoulders have that beautiful butterfly. Swings back and forth just fine. Shoulders can rotate all around, as well as pop out this far. Bicep swivel, which I did loosen up on mine with some lubricant. So there you go. Double elbow, that works fine. Swivel hinge wrists with the appropriate hinge for holding weapons. Thank you very much. On both sides. Not just one. When I say butter smooth, these are like butter smooth, but they're not like floppy, so, you know, don't get the wrong idea. Ab crunch, leans that far forward, leans that far back, but it looks like absolute crap. Who is cutting these? He's got the tuba sticking out of his gut there. Waist twist, pop the gun belt up. Get to the legs. His legs can kick out that far, back down, forward, back, nice tight hips on him. Thigh cut, always been gummy on this body. Nothing you can really do about that. But, you know, thankfully it's not frickin' chameleon gummy, so we don't have to do massive surgery and try to loosen those up. It's got double knees, which are nice and stiff. Boot swivel, which I also loosened up. That's butter smooth. Then we do have an ankle hinge with the rocker and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So all around, it is nothing to write home about. But I have wanted this character for a hot minute, and kind of surprised we didn't get it during the Bucky Cap days, because we could have gotten it very easily, in fact, but we just didn't. And it always puzzled me as to why. That said, I'm glad we got him now, because this guy paved the way for them to update Johnny Blaze, because I am pretty sure, I don't have him in hand yet, that these gloves and these boots are on that new Johnny Blaze figure. I would not be surprised at all. Now if I can just get this cape back on. The peg hole is like low, which is good, but it makes it a pain in the butt to get the peg in there. It just does. That is only, other than not having his horse, I guess, and lacking some kind of shading to help bring him out. That is the only gripe I have with this figure. His cape is a pain in the neck to get on when you take it off. So I guess just don't take it off. Stupid. But there you go. Phantom Rider. Probably a figure of the year. Spoiler alert, final thoughts are going to be really short for this video, because despite his shortcomings, I like it. And you know what? Every once in a while, it's okay to like something that's super freaking basic, you know? It doesn't need to be the most extravagant figure in the world. It can be simple, straightforward, and incredibly freaking cheap to produce. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Phantom Rider alongside a couple other figures from this Executioner Build-A-Figure wave. We have the not so good old Werewolf by Night and the not as good, but still good, six-armed black costume Spider-Man from Dark Avengers. Guess he's some sort of Aztecian spider god dude, which we got the Aztecian spider god dude head, but we'll talk about that more in his review coming up in the next couple of days. Get these two out of here. Make way for our two regulars with the Legion's brother Mandibilith and the infamous Elephant Spawn, who I guess I should have traded out for Gunslinger Spawn, since Phantom Rider is a cowboy, baby. That said, the infamous Elephant Spawn, yeah, is still taller than everybody, even with Phantom Rider's hat, which would be considered cheating, but it doesn't matter. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and is the blank white figure with almost no paint on it my favorite figure from this wave, just because it's Ghost Rider related? Of course it is. You should know that about your boy by now, and if you didn't, well, now you know. And at the end of the day, knowing is half the battle, isn't it? So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.